Hi friends, welcome. I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and it's time for some creative ink. It's time to feel inspired. It's time to create, and it's time to share all these beautiful creations with others. So come on in and join me. Say hello. I'm Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York, which has some crazy weather going on right now. So hopefully my husband's on the tornado watch. So we are under a tornado. I guess it's a warning watch. I'm not sure which, either one of the two. So there's a lot of, it's stormy out right now. No rain yet, but stuff is coming this way. So, hi Shirley, welcome. So he will let us know if we get any bad weather, and we will go take cover. So, anyway, so I welcome you. If hopefully you're inside here in Central New York. It is a hot one, and hopefully you're inside, safe, and away from any bad weather. So, hi Donna, welcome. Okay, so let's get started. So today we are using this, I didn't grab the stamp set. I gotta see if I know where I put it. Here we go. Okay, we are using the Changing Leaves, which I've used before, and the Hybrid Embossing Bundle, or Embossing Folder. I love this folder. If you love fall, you're gonna love this. It's in the new online exclusives, okay, that just started July 3rd, and you can get this bundle and earn a bonus coupon this month. So just remember, it is bonus days, and every $50 you purchase, you can, let me hear, I hit the wrong one here. So let's go with this. Oh, hang on here. There we go. So earn to redeem. So for every $50 that you purchase during the month of July, from July 3rd to the 31st, you can earn bonus coupons so that you can spend in August. So so it's a great way to grab a bonus coupon when you purchase this bundle. So let's look at this bundle a little bit. It comes with not just one die, but there's 7 other dies with it. So we've got some bonus leaves and some labels to go with this, okay? Because these 3 leaves here will get, it won't match up with this, but it will die cut these 3 leaves, the stamps. These are a little bit smaller than real life on the, and I don't have my leaves here. I've got them on blocks that I used in my club the other, last night or yesterday. So, but the die does match up with the stamp set, okay? And you can, if you match it up right, you can die cut all 3 leaves at once if you wanted to. But that is really cool. And what I love about this, you can emboss and die cut with this right here. This snaps in to your folder. It snaps into the top with the Stampin' Up! Logo. You'll feel it snap into place. You know, when you've got them all situated, all 3, then it's not going to move on you, okay? So that's really cool. And then once you have it snapped into place, I don't have any cardstock with me, you would just simply layer your paper over it, whether it's cardstock or designer paper, close up the folder, and then run it through your die cut machine, okay? But today, I've already got everything die cut so that we can kind of go through our cards today. And we're also using the Timber 3D embossing folder as well, okay? And what else are we using? And then we're also using the Thoughtful Journey designer paper. Did you think about using this with leaves? Well, we're going to use leaves with this paper today. To me, there's kind of some fall colors, but maybe some more modern, non-traditional colors for leaves. So I chose out 3 designs from this paper, okay, that kind of coordinated together. So I thought these 3 designs had pretty much, I should show you this. So here's all the designer paper in this package. It comes 6 by 6. and there's all kinds of colors, all kinds of scenery, and of course you can see like on the back side just a really generic universal type paper that you can use. Okay, I mean, this could be a leaf right there. Okay, so I thought these three kind of coordinated together. I see some mossy meadow, some wild wheat, and petunia pop. Maybe this one doesn't have the mossy meadow, but it will work with what we're doing with today. So hi Kathy, welcome. Okay, so what I did is I took these three sheets and I cut them at 3 inches by 5.5. Okay, so I could get 2 cards out of this. So I'm going to show you designs using each of the 3 pieces. So you know what, we'll just do that right now. So kind of pay attention. I want this panel on one card and this one on a second. So I'm going to layer that like this. And then this one, I want the same way. I want the directional. I want it like this. And this one doesn't really matter. So this one I want like this. So I want blue on both of them. Okay. So I'm going to just cut them all at this. Actually, yeah. We're going to cut them all at the same time. And then I might decide, so I think I want to get rid of some of the blue on this one right here, and they need to be 5.5 inches. Okay, so I've got 2 cards right there. All right, and this is some scrap that you could use for another card. And these 2, it doesn't really matter, so I don't know if I could cut 4 at once. We're gonna go with 2. All right, so, and I just got to give a shout out. Today is my 300th episode of videos, doing videos. So there's 300 videos on my YouTube channel for you all to view and watch. So it's a great library resource for you. Okay, so we have all 6 pieces die cut. And then we would simply, we're going to then next, I've got this step already done, but we would take our hybrid embossing folder with no die, because we're simply going to emboss our cardstock, dry emboss it. So you could pick wherever you want, whatever part of the design on this folder. I chose to put mine down towards the fold and then simply run it through. I did that with all 6 pieces, okay? And then my next step was, we're going to set those aside because I got that done. My next step, so here's my embossing done on 3 of them, all right? So I'm going to just take one. Which one do I want? I guess it doesn't really matter because they're all just gorgeous. So remember, this is 3 inches by 5.5, and we're going to layer this onto some crumb cake cardstock. That's 3 1/4 on 3 1/4 wide by 5.5 inches long. It's going to be the same length as the designer paper. Thanks, Kathy. I know, I can't believe 300 videos. Whew, who'd ever think we'd get that far? And there's just so much more. I mean, I wish I had time every day to do a video, but I don't. So we're going to just layer this. We get like 1/8 of an inch on each side, okay? Use lots of adhesive, whether if it's liquid glue, use lots, because there's a lot of texture on this, and you want to make sure it's going to adhere to your cardstock. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love it. Okay, so I've already dry embossed my card base. This is our new basic beige. So it's a new core color, okay? And it's fabulous. So don't, if you haven't ordered some of this, place this on your next order too. It's kind of just like, I don't know, it's just a nice, soft, basic color that just kind of blends well. Look at that. Doesn't that just kind of blend well? It's not stark white, but it's not too yellowy. So it's a nice in-between color to use, a neutral color to use. Hi, Colleen. Welcome. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to do this. All right, so we got a nice background, okay? So our next thing we're going to do is, I gotta look at my, what did I do here? Let me just check it out. Which one? Okay, we're gonna go with this and this. So what I then took, I took my 3 colors, okay, that I saw in this paper. Remember, I talked about Petunia Pop, okay, Mossy Meadow. Here, I've got some extra cardstock here. So I used a 5.5 by 5.5 inch piece of cardstock so I could get the 3 images that I wanted, the 3 leaf images that I wanted, and then also wild wheat. Okay, so we have that. So let's just go ahead and pop these out. And then I also want you to pay attention to this. You could really make this more like a 6 by 6 if you wanted to. It might showcase more of the die cut images, okay? But there's, let me show this one. See that double leaf there? We're gonna use that on a card. And then there's this single leaf right up here that's a full leaf that you could use on a card. Let me grab this folder. So those are pretty much the 2 bonus leaves that could be fussy cut, okay? Well, a 3rd one right there. So you could do like a 6 by 6 piece and definitely get really good parts of those leaves to fussy cut and make your paper go a little bit farther. Okay, so what color did we need? I'm getting confused here, so let me look at my samples. So we've got a yellow there. So we're gonna need a Mossy Meadow for this card, okay? And the Petunia Pop. I die cut one of these tri leaves out of the other dies, okay, out of a piece of scrap. And so don't throw this away, okay? You know me, I like to really utilize it. So the reason why I did this, so I could then, so we'll put those aside. So now we have all our leaves, correct? And so we've got 3 large ones. Where's my other one? Here we go. And here's our 3. We've got this style and this style and this and this and this and this. Okay, that's what came out of the die right there. So then I took my 3 pieces of designer paper and I planned out, I knew because we're making 6 cards, okay, I knew this was going to be easy to put these 3 on each one of these, okay? So then I took these and I kind of decided which one. I started with this one first, okay, and kind of figured out so I could get a little bit of contrast. And let's see, I think this one was going to go on here and then here and here, okay? And then because I wanted to use up all 6 of these leaves, right? So let me see here. So I think this was going to go here and then here and here. So that way I'm using up all those 6 leaves. And then I took my leaves that I fussy cut and then I placed them around as well, okay? So let's see, we're using that one. I've already done my sample with that one. But so like here's my leaves. Maybe we will go with, let me just quickly fussy cut some leaves out. Or we can just kind of put this together because I want to show you how I assembled these leaves. So see, this has got like a straight edge right there. I'm like, that's okay because it's just going to hide underneath this leaf and you're not even going to know that it's missing a part of it, okay? So let's put a little bit of glue on here, okay? And we will just kind of put that down so it looks like they're falling leaves, right? And then this one, let's add a little bit more glue up here, right there. And I have to look from this side. And then we're going to put that one right in between those two leaves. All right. Do I have more? I don't have any more crumb cake cut, but we can still put this on here. So let's then do this. Put some adhesive on here. Okay. Whoops. Let's see, I've got glue on my fingers. So we're going to just angle this guy a little bit. And then we were going to put this guy, this leaf here. We're going to dimensionalize this one, okay? So let's add some dimensionals. And let's see, I need some minis. Let me grab some minis here. I'm going to put 2 minis on this end. There we go. Let's grab in our little trash bowl here. And, oh, Betty, cleaning up from a flood. Oh, I am so sorry. I know weather has just been so crazy. And parts of our area could flood too, because we are lacking in rain. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just so neat? And then I've already die cut a label from the dies, and so I kind of put this on. So part of this is raised and it's going to sit there, okay? So we're going to just add a little bit of glue right here, and then well, hopefully everybody is safe and doing well. I know it's hard. So let's just throw this on here. Okay, so that's kind of how we layer up the 3 leaves, okay? And then obviously you would then layer it onto this crumb cake and onto the card base. But I'm gonna finish up with, yeah, which one am I finishing up with? So I did that, I did that. I guess I should have cut more crumb cake cardstock. Oh, I do have a second one here. Nancy, hang on. I should have done this. So I meant to do this. So let's just rip this off right now. Hopefully, it's only paper, right? I do have a base here. I don't know what I was thinking. But I don't have any more die cuts. So, there we go. Let's add just a little bit more liquid glue. And I think this will all fit. Where is my head today? I don't know. Okay, so let's get rid of that dimensional. I've got glue all over my finger. There we go. So see, I can flub up too. Okay, we can always fix a mistake, right? There we go. That was the same paper. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna add, I gotta think here. We're gonna add some linen thread here to finish this off, but I wasn't sure about what kind of embellishments to use with it. So I was at a loss. So if anybody wants to shout out what embellishment that's in our current catalog that would work well with this card, because I don't know, does it need embellishments? So here's our, I like the linen thread because it's all natural and leaves are natural looking, right? Look at that. So there's our card. So my thought was for embellishments was using these neutral adhesive dots or sequins. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? I thought about maybe the white ones. I don't know. Or maybe the bronze there. So you guys give me a shout out to see what you think. Oh, Betty, that is awful. Oh, Lordy, I am so sorry. Well, hopefully things are calming down for you all. Okay, so we've got that. And so let me show you these other 2 ones. So here's my other 2 right there. So we have each of the 3 leaves already on there. Okay, so let me know about embellishments, okay? And let's see here. I need to do something here. So let's go and see how we're going to assemble this one right here. In fact, I only got one done, so we're gonna do this in this green, and I gotta see if I did. I'm gonna do this pink here, I think, is what we're going to do. Yes, so let's add some dimensionals. So I've already got my card base ready, okay? Bump, bump. So let's add some dimensionals, because you guys are always so great about letting me know what kind of embellishment. So if you got a catalog handy, open it up to what page are embellishments on. I don't have it bookmarked, but I have a general idea where it is. Let's see, on page 114 and 115 in the annual catalog is where you can find the embellishments. And I use the index in the back a lot. So if you're like me and have a hard time finding stuff, oh, yay. But we won't go there today. I use that index a lot, needless to say. I just haven't brought myself to put tabs on my catalog. I just feel like it might be too heavy for the pages and be ripping them out. There we go. Let's get rid of these backings. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay, I'm hearing thunder. All right, so we're gonna just swing our leaf like this, okay? Let's kind of go like that, all right? And now this one, I kind of stamped my greeting over to the right more and left a little bit of empty space there, okay? And you're gonna see in a minute why I did that. So let's add a couple dimensionals on here, because this end here is going to be resting on our raised leaf, and we really don't want to add any more dimension there again. Okay, so let's just put that there. And then we're going to take this petunia pop one and add a little bit of adhesive, and we're going to pop that right there. So it just adds a little bit more embellishment there. And then let's take another linen thread bow here. Okay, here's our glue dots. And so really, dry embossing and die cutting with this embossing folder really is not that hard to do. And it just adds so much texture to your card. There you go. What do you think? Isn't that just gorgeous? And it's not a traditional fall card. I think it'd be great for any time. You okay, Betty? You have a hard time too. I know. So make sure. I'm gonna see, and I still haven't changed the host code. I need to go do that today. Oh, it's been crazy. So after this live, I'm focusing on newsletter, changing the host code, and doing some tutorials. So that's the next day or two job, because I am so far behind, and figuring out or getting a newsletter out to you all. Okay, so we got that one done. Let's quickly do this one, because this is quick and I don't have a sample done of this one yet. So, and I love this. I think this petunia pop is just so cool, and it's a pretty color, non-traditional fall color here. So we got lots of dimensionals on here. So let's pop this off. Here we go. Okay, thanks, Diane. Oh, Kathy's already in her basement. Oh, if you just watch the radar, you know, hopefully it just all like, I'm okay with just some rain. I have never lived through a tornado, and and it's not on my bucket list to do. I don't think it's on anybody's. All right, so let's pop this leaf on. Let's get our greeting on. Make sure I've got the dimensionals at the right end. There we go. And then we'll look at all 6 cards, which I think are fabulous. Oh, and I want to show you what I did to the envelopes too, because it's really cool. They look gorgeous, I think. Okay, let's add a little more glue here. There we go. There we go. And I'm behind on blogging, so hopefully this will be a blog post too. All right, another bow. I've been tying bows whenever I've got a minute, whether it's chatting on the phone or watching some training or something. I'm tying a bow when I can multitask and still think, pay attention. Okay, so there's that. Has anybody picked out an embellishment? I don't know. Do you think it really needs one? I didn't get an answer, guys. We need an answer. Okay, let's move these out of the way. This, move that out of the way. I love having a ton of die cut leaves, so just go and die cut a bunch and just play with them. Whatever, if you're using paper or just other colors, just go play with them, okay? Die cut, as you can see, non-traditional colors. Okay, so, oh, what else did, those aren't done. Okay, so here's these 2. I don't know, let me see. I would say either the white or that. All right, let's try one of each, okay? All right, so let's put one down here. And then we will put, okay, so here's the white, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter if you're not a subscriber, because you're going to want to get on this massive amount of tutorials I need to catch up on, okay? It will be jam-packed full of these past few weeks of tutorials. So there's that one. All right, let's do some of these, okay? Let's put one here, and then one here, and one here. So what do you think? Hopefully the light. I think the bronze looks good on this. And I think the white looks good on this because it's a little bit softer. So, okay, hi Missy, welcome. So what do you guys think? That or just leave it plain Jane? All right, let me see here. Okay, in the meantime, look at the texture on these envelopes. They are fabulous right there. So don't be afraid to dry emboss your envelope flaps, because it's such an easy way to really highlight that card when it comes through the mail. Now, if you're making multiples, I highly recommend that you dry emboss 2 envelopes at a time, just the flaps. And it's simply, with this one, you could choose any of the 3 sides, okay? And you're just simply going to put it in, and you're going to look for that edging. You can definitely see that straight line of edging. Just line the fold of the envelopes right up with that, and then run it through your embossing folder, okay? Because the reason why I say 2, because sometimes this is so thin, and it might cut through your envelope flap. By having that double layer, just doesn't make such a deep impression with it. Okay, you like the white with the mauve leaves. Okay, I think that one looks good too. And but anyways, okay, I'll think about that some more, but put a few more comments. Let's look at the other 3. So here's this one here with the multiple leaves on it. Okay, and then there's that one. And then there's that one. So simple and easy to create. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you go out and try and purchase this bundle if you haven't already, because it's fabulous. And I haven't looked to see if it's like low inventory or anything like that, but it just started July 3rd, being available for everybody to purchase. And you could start getting some fall cards or even just summery cards, because I think this looks kind of summery too. And I forgot to show you the inside because not all of them have. And I simply lined the inside up with a 1/4 sheet of crumb cake and some basic white there as well. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And don't forget, I don't have that when you purchase $50, you do get a special thank you gift for me. This month it is the One Sheet Wonder with the Season of Green and Gold designer paper, which is absolutely fabulous. Whoops. And I think we are gonna go. Okay, everybody, thanks.